Okay, I figured. Man, break something down, man. Break some things down over there, man.
Too raw.
What's going on? What is the deal with the people, man? You are here for another episode here of Blunts and Breakdowns, man. Y'all know what's happening. It's an hour before the national championship game. We got some Raider news and some Raider things to discuss. So, of course, we're going to discuss them here on Blunts and Breakdowns, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Joined by my guy, man, Machiavelli in the building, man. What's the deal with you, big dog?
Shit, man, I'm excited, bro. It's been a good Monday so far. I'm ready to see some national championship football being played, bro. I'm ready to see what these two teams got.
Yeah, 100%. Salute to everybody in the chat. As y'all can see, we're not at the regular setup, but it's all good, man. We continue to move and shake. Our guy Dominique in the building, man. Fella, what's going on, big dog? What's happening with you, man? What's going on? Our guy, man. Who else? I just seen somebody else up in here. Let me see. Dre in the building, man. Salute to our guy, man. What else what's going on, man?
He said go Canes. Okay, so we got a couple of members. So I see it. So we got a couple of members of Raider Nation that aren't all who going for the Hoosiers. Okay, so we got.
I know it's probably. You gotta let us know how you feel, Dre. It's probably a dilemma you got going on. Are you still rooting for your boy? Do you still want him to see do good, or do you just want Miami to just wreck shop today, man? You gotta let us know.
Yeah, that's a real question.
DJ, what up, DJ in the building, man? What's going on, big dog? Yeah, what's up, man? We got the family in the building, man. Yeah, it's about to be a good one before we go ahead and get into this national championship game. Yeah. Before we get into the championship game, man, I can't wait. My boy said it's fuck Mendoza today. Yeah, I feel that.
Damn. Okay.
I mean, the competitive juices is flowing, bro. I mean, you can't,
Oh yeah.
That's the squad. My guy, man, Prez in the building. What's the deal, Prez?
Greg Lair said Beck going to win and boost his stock to be #1 overall.
That's why. That's wild. That is wild, Greg.
Hey,
what up with you, bro?
At this rate, the way the media and the way certain people decipher football and recency bias, I wouldn't be shocked at this rate, bro. The way people
if that shit happen, bro. If that shit happen right now, I tell you, I'll eat the world's spiciest chip 3 times in a row. Three times in a row if that shit happen, and that's definitely not happening. So look, let's get into some talk, bro. We had some disagreement, okay, on some things that's going on today. What we about to do, ladies and gents, right? Sometimes if you tune into a rundown show, sometimes there's just some things that maybe me and some of my guys, man, maybe from TRS or Mike or Trey, maybe we just arguing about something in the background. You like, fuck it. We got to go live, bro. We might as well talk to the people about it. So that's what we're doing right now, okay?
Yeah.
There are reports about the Raiders quarterback position that we're going to talk about right now. Let's get into it. Let's get into what Tom Brady's doing today first, right? So he's there in the suite with, a number of coaches and Raiders brass today. He is there at the national championship game. Not only is Tom there, reportedly, the big dog with the cut himself, with the bowl cut is there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm big Marky Mark. You feel what I'm saying? Big Mark is in the building as well.
Okay.
So, yeah, if we talking big Tom, right? Tom is in the building, Spy Tech in the building. Hey, but if Mr. Bowl cut in there too now, that means it's real deal. All right, we really watching and we really scouting. So Mark is gonna be there, okay? And we all know who they're watching. I mean, shit, it's no secret.
Oh, you know that bowl cut going to be on point. He used that fine china today. He said it's a special occasion.
Ain't no secret, boy. You know who they watching now. I mean, so how do you feel about hearing that news, bro? I mean, it was reported not too long ago that Mark is gonna be there. How do you feel?
I like it. I like the fact that not just Spy Tech or Brady's being there, but actually Marky Mark too. That way, like, it's a full contingency. That way, everybody is there and gets an eye on the potential first overall pick. You get me? I feel like that's the smart way to go about it. That way, everybody's there. They could all discuss it in unison. You get me? Like, everybody's right there. They could discuss their thoughts right there on the spot.
Yep, 100%. That's what I want. You know what I mean? We all gonna look and we all gonna either be sold or unsold together. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I want to see. Now we'll talk a little bit about that news, and then at the end we'll preview the game as well. But right now we're gonna start it with Raider news. Okay, so. We're going into that. Today, the Raiders interviewed Mike McDaniel today. Okay, so that happened. They already did. That already happened already. So I don't know. Are they going to be? I don't know if they're inviting coaches to the game, but at the same time, it is kind of, it is kind of funny.
I wouldn't be shocked if they do. I heard Mark Davis got a suite over there.
He got a suite. These things go, bro. Like,
might as well shit. Pull up.
Yeah, sometimes them things don't come to the public, just like Mike said. I mean, Mark could maybe text McDaniel. They already had to interview you in Miami. Hey, bro, pull up. You feel me? Come to the suite real quick. Yeah, let's see what he's talking about.
They told Mike McDaniel, go ahead, bro. You can bring the Fernando Pendoza with you. You good?
Yeah, you relax, bro. You good? Hey, just dress up in the all black. You know what I mean? We might need the shit. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we still want to see what's going on. So maybe they might have coaches there. You never know who's going to be in the suite. Of course, when it comes to some things like this, bro, we're not going to get all the reporting until after, some leaks or whatever the fuck happens after this. But they probably keeping some things on the hush-hush. You know what I mean? Of course, if they letting the public already know that all of us going to be here, everybody focused on the big three, Spy Tech, Tom, and Mark, but don't nobody else going to know who the fuck else going to be there. So, you know what I mean? We can see.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It ain't no secret at this point. Like, there's one guy that's being mocked at one, so it's like, all right, who they there to see?
Now, I want to talk about this real quick because there is a lot of pressure factor going into today, bro. Because let's just call it what it is. You're not the biggest Mendoza guy. I'd say I'm more in on Mendoza than you are, but I'd say like today, bro, so much pressure. You feel what I'm saying? Not only are you playing a couple blocks away from you grew up, right? That's from the crib. This his crib. He's from Miami. He grew up, they said, a couple blocks away from the Hard Rock Stadium. Okay? So you in the crib, you going against a squad that basically, bro, I just seen some stories where they basically said, nah, we don't want you. Multiple times. They have said that to Fernando as far as his hometown school has told Fernando, like, nah, we're going in a different direction. Okay, cool.
Right. Yeah, I thought it was interesting that recently too they were trying to say that they're trying to flip his commitment. Like, now was it all of a sudden, or you get me? Like, or now is it?
Who put that out? Yeah, who put that out? Now all of a sudden y'all talking about all that, but I heard multiple stories about when Fernando first came out of high school, they said no, and even just recently in this transfer portal, they said no. So regardless of it, right? You getting both of that. Okay, cool. Not only that. Monkey, go ahead.
Like you missed out. Like you had your opportunity. You have more than one opportunity to bring the kid in, and you didn't do it. So now you reap what you sow. You got to accept the fact that you got Carson Beck as your QB1. Enjoy 6-year super duper senior Carson Beck. Enjoy it.
Now he's playing well. He got him to this point, so he can't be mad at it. But Now follow me on this, y'all. Follow me on this. Now, this may be a reach, it may be a stretch, and Mike, you let me know if it's a stretch. But this is just, I've had this thought for a couple of days, bro. The athlete that we know Tom Brady is, the mental athlete that we know he is, right? Where it's like, bro, I play mental games with my opponent. I like to see where they at. I don't put it past this type of dude to say, I know Mendoza idols me as a football person. You feel what I'm saying? Mendoza has said that multiple times. Tom Brady's my guy. That's who I got. I know what you feel about me. So let me sit here, right here. And you know I'm going to be here, bro. So let's see what you do while I'm in the building, bro, at the same time. And you know I got the number one pick. So let me see what you do. I'm not going to put it past Tom that he playing them type of mind games and say, all right, bro, all that pressure. I want all that on him.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. That's real. And that's one thing I feel like that's a big thing that they want to see, because obviously these are the two top teams playing going at it for the national championship. So far, if we're being real, this whole postseason, we've yet to see our potentially Raider Nation's guy Fernando Mendoza. We've yet to see him have to deal with adversity. Like, he has not played from behind at all in these playoffs. They've been on top. So who knows? Maybe this is that matchup where I know it's crazy to say with Carson Beck and that offense, they got some guys, but who knows? Maybe this could be the game where it's a real defensive game, and it's like, all right, there's some adversity here. Maybe it's a 3-point game. Maybe it's a tie game, 0-0. We got to see how he reacts.
So I mean, look, give it to us straight, bro. What's your feeling right now on the quarterback situation and Fernando? Like, right now, as it stands today, before the championship game, where's your standing, bro?
Right now, I mean, I wouldn't hate it. I'd be cool with it, but he wouldn't be my ideal choice. But also, there's not really many options in the draft this year. There's really not many options. So at this point, you got to get what you can get at this point.
Would you be team trade back? Because even with that, there are multiple people that want to trade back, right? There are multiple people that want to trade back and believe he's not number one worthy. You feel what I'm saying?
Knowing that it's not too many quarterbacks out there, no, but also the fact knowing like there's another team out there. There's other teams that realize too it's not many quarterbacks out there that's desperate. So somebody could send you a haul. If somebody offers me 3 firsts, I don't think I'm hesitating. If somebody offered me 3 firsts, especially if 2 of them are this year, I don't think I'm hesitating on that.
Okay, so I do understand that. That's you can't just not look at that. At the same time, right? I always say, look at what we have to work with if we choose that option. Okay, this is not just shitting on the option, but this is just being actually realistic about where we are. If you look at Spotrac, the best guys to get are Malik Willis, Daniel Jones, and Russell Wilson. These are I'm dead ass serious. And then Aaron Rodgers. Like, I'm not even kidding everybody. These are the best options in free agency. So if that's your route and you're gonna say, hey, I'm gonna do that, then in just regular free agency, those are the best guys. And you're probably gonna have to pay Malik Willis like $40 million. That's what you're gonna have to do.
I'll probably get more aggressive, honestly. I probably, because like you said, I seen the list too of free agents, and it's not
good, bro.
It's not too appealing.
Not fucking with that list.
At that point, we all know what it is. That first overall, whether it be Fernando or whoever the class is, whatever year it is, first overall pick holds a lot of value, a lot of trade value.
So then what other quarterback, right? When we go lob it up, what other quarterback would you say, like, all right, bro, like, I'm not doing, because me personally, we already talked about it. That free agency list is dog water. I'm not doing that. There's no way you can trade off the number 1 overall fucking pick and then come to me with, oh, we're going with Russell Wilson.
Yeah, you know me, bro. I like to aim big, aim for the stars and the moon. I'm thinking big time, bro. With that first overall pick, even if I have to add another pick to it, bro, shit. I'm gonna fuck around. Go get me Lamar Jackson. Go get me the best quarterback I could possibly get.
Right. Okay. Now this is the thing.
I'm trying to get you the best win.
Right. And now this is the thing. Okay, we can talk about that because, again, you're not going to sell me on any plan. I don't give a fuck how many first round picks you get, bro. If you're going to come out here and try to sell to me that Max Duggan or whoever the fuck, right, like is gonna be quarterback Josh Dobbs, is gonna be quarterback and we good to go. Like, you want to watch 17 games of that, bro? That's what we gonna do? Like, no, I'm not doing that. You can't sell nobody that you're gonna come off the number 1 overall pick unless them rookies that you get are playing otherworldly. That's it. It's the only way that shit is rectified at that point.
No,
but now let's talk about, because if they do that, right, like if the rookies are playing otherworldly, they get all that. They got 2 dudes that are just playing all pro level. And it's like, all right, fuck it. It is what it is. But let's go the Lamar Jackson route. Let's go Lamar Jackson route, okay? Because the reporting is there. The reporting is out. This isn't just, us speculating or nothing. There's been some rumors out that the Raiders are looking at Lamar Jackson and the capital with this number 1 pick they can do to do that, right? So there's that. Detail it. You already started this off, man. And chat, let us know, because I'm about to bring up some comments in a minute. We about to go through some comments. Would y'all trade for Lamar Jackson? How y'all feel about that? Would you use the number 1 overall pick to trade for Lamar Jackson? That's the question mark that I have for everybody right now. I'll put it up on screen as well. But let us know, Mike. What we doing?
I mean, I get where folks are coming from if they disagree with it due to the cap space, the money, or whatever. But he due for a new deal regardless, whether it be with Baltimore or with a new team. So you could finesse that where you can make that a signing bonus. You get me? You can finesse that where it fluctuates for the cap. The cap hit isn't so high, and you could actually acquire more free agency because you'll have the cap space still. And I don't understand why people would be against it. The fact that bro's 29 years old, still in his prime, 2-time MVP. Now I get it. Like I know Raider Nation has PTSD with getting veteran quarterbacks. I hear you. I hear you. I'm the same. I'm on the same boat. But none of them have been at this level of talent, bro. Lamar Jackson is still an elite quarterback in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
He's never had a season where he wasn't elite while he's been out here or while he's had the opportunity to play. He has not had non-elite seasons.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
It's true.
This is the most important position on the field, bro. Wouldn't you want to have arguably one of the best quarterbacks in the game of football?
I mean, all true.
Your leader?
All true. See, this is where I'm at, right? Because at first, I was cool. But this is the thing, bro. He's for me personally. This is me now. I don't want Lamar no more. He's 29 for me, which I'm not mad at. Right at quarterback, right at quarterback age, that's young. Right, quarterback age, that's young. But he's not no regular quarterback. Right, he's not no regular quarterback. Now, if you telling me this was, somebody else, okay, sure. Though his style of play is not conducive to play at no fucking 37, 38. He's not gonna do that. Yeah. I don't see him.
He'll have to learn.
Oh, bro, I see 35. I see him retiring at damn near 35, 34. Just the way it goes. Like, because he take care of his body. If he take care of his body and he don't get no injury, sure.
But it's more than enough time to find the future.
I mean, true. But at the same time, right, are we ready for that type of pressure that he brings? This is the next thing. Because the type of pressure that type of quarterback brings is immense. And we as a team don't have any playoff experience to back with him at all. If you hire a new coach, that new coach don't have no playoff experience to back him at all. My only thing is, bro, like our expectations with a Lamar is not just playoffs anymore. You have to start talking about Super Bowl with that caliber of quarterback.
I get you.
And now, if we're talking about Super Bowl, we don't even have players that are ready to play playoff games yet. Shit, not even. And as much as we love him, not even Max is accustomed to that. Bro, he's not. How many playoff games has Max been in? How many playoff games? Max don't know that type of pressure and feel. Bro, that shit, bro, let's think about this. That shit last night with that Bears and Rams game, ain't none of our players felt that type of fucking pressure, bro. None of them. And you felt and you saw it in the Bears too. As much as like they're good, they're young. They're fucking young.
Somehow, bro. A lot of these teams, bro, they barely started getting there, bro. Before that, they wasn't winning. Houston wasn't doing shit before. A few of these teams. Denver was in the gutter for a few years, bro. They wasn't doing nothing.
See, bro, and this is the next thing that I'm gonna be mad at. Because when Lamar was first available, or a couple years back, that's when we should have fucking did that.
Yeah.
That's when we should have did it. Now it scares me because he's starting to get these soft tissue joints, hamstring, and it's like, You can't do shit about a hamstring. You remember Julio now? That shit fuck Julio towards the end, bro. Towards the end, every time you looked up, hamstring. Ain't shit you can do about no hamstring, bro. And the type of quarterback he is, if he start getting them type of injuries, bro, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. Because he can't do what he normally does. He is not finna be no Stafford and and just boom, boom, boom and do all that. He's not gonna do that, bro. That's just not the type of quarterback he is. Patriots go. Let me see what the chat's talking about, bro. Let me see the chat. Yeah. Now look, if they got him, I wouldn't be mad, but that's a gamble. That's a risk. Yeah. That is a fucking risk.
And it's the same thing as with you getting a rookie quarterback. Regardless, you got to boost up that O-line, which at the moment we for sure have. We could honestly say we have 3 solidified starters on the O-line. Maybe 4.
Spend that money.
Maybe 4 if you potentially move. If you decide to move Charles Grant to that right tackle and he shows something there, maybe 4. But
maybe 4, yeah.
But really, yeah, he's gonna take up a cool amount of money, bro. I'm sure with a new contract, regardless. But you just really need to pay one offensive lineman,
really. Bro. Okay,
we can make that happen.
This is where I'm at, and I think this is where maybe it gets misconstrued. I think maybe people in my shoes, because I'm more from Mendoza than you, but I'm like, we're not saying this man got to save the franchise. None of us is saying that. None of us is saying, hey, bro, like, save the franchise. Because no quarterback can do that.
At first, overall, though, that's what you should be expecting. That's what you should be wanting, bro.
This is the problem, though.
Quarterbacks that we've got.
That's the flawed way of thinking.
That have been drafted into the league, bro. That's the thing. They've been franchise changers. They've been saviors. See, that's why it makes me a little. That's why it doesn't get me too excited or make me want to feel sold on Fernando when I hear people in the media or even our content creators talking about he'll be a nice piece. He'll be a nice piece, and they'll need more pieces to build around him. Like, bro, you got Mark Bowers, Ashton Genty. We just drafted 2 rookie receivers, and you have Trey Tucker. Like I get it. Maybe we need one more receiver, but what more do you need? And one more O lineman. What more does he need after that?
Bro, okay, but see, this is what I'm saying, right? To that argument, this is my problem with that argument. Okay, when you look around, I feel like when you tell a quarterback he's got to be a franchise savior, that's a flawed way of thinking in any term. Because no quarterback should have that whole shit where it's like it's all on you. Now, you have to build around them. It doesn't matter who it is, bro. This is why I'm saying it don't matter what quarterback it is, bro. You have to build a team around him. I don't give a fuck what it is. Look at Josh. Josh Allen just lost because his GM failed to give him fucking receivers. Patrick Mahomes not in the playoffs because his GM failed to put an O-lineman and get him compatible weapons around him. That's just facts. That just is what it is, bro. Okay. Lamar consistently is looking at his GM and saying, where the fuck are my receivers? Why? Yeah. All of them. Joe Burrow is not in the playoffs because his GM can't put a fucking defense together in Cincinnati. Regardless of whatever it is, bro, they all need help. Even the greatest. The greatest need help. It's just about how your coach and your GM are putting shit around him. Tom Brady, bro, I don't give a fuck what it is. Tom Brady, you're not picking Tom Brady over no, like, arm talent quarterbacks. Not Dan Marino, fucking all these. You're not picking him over that. But the fact is, Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick knew what this motherfucker needed, and he knew what he needed. And at the end of the day, bro, it's just the formula of what it is. It may not be pretty, but shit, yeah, he's got Brock Bowers, he's got Genty. You get a couple of old linemen, that might be cool. But then you know, we still need a fucking receiver. We still need another one, regardless of what it is. We still need another one. We still need more O-line. Regardless of, bro, we could still draft for Lamar. Old lineman is still needed. We can't roll that shit out there that we just did. Can't do it. Regardless of it. Yeah. So you still got to build around him. So it's like I just sometimes I don't know about that argument though when it comes to that.
Yeah.
See, okay. This is where it is. Mendoza has to be able to elevate players. That's the number 1 pick.
You found it, bro.
Are these players that with Indiana not elevated? Some of them was with Curtis Rourke, no? No. Was some of them not with Curtis Rourke?
To be fair, Curtis Rourke had him in the playoffs too.
But Curtis Rourke ain't get him to this shit. Curtis Rourke ain't beat Ohio State.
That's true.
You feel what I'm saying? Elijah Surratt is a second round now selection people are talking about. He wasn't that shit last year. He wasn't. This is just facts. I'm not saying, and again, somebody can say, oh, he loves Mendoza, he loves this. No, bro, I'm just stating just the real shit.
No, it's true. It's true, but also before this year, nobody was talking about Fernando Mendoza like this as no top prospect or nothing like that.
Correct.
So if we're being honest, it's the coaching, bro. It's Cignetti.
I agree with that. But he was a sought after quarterback. He was sought after up in this transfer portal. People was looking for him. Miami? They said they were gonna offer him whatever. Who knows? Oh, who fucking knows? Wherever the case, bro. But I just think he got with the right person. I just think he chose the right decision. Sometimes it happens. You feel what I'm saying? Like I just think he chose the right decision. Now, could it be that it is all Cignetti? Maybe. We don't know that. You know what I mean? I don't think we will know that fully until he actually goes to the NFL, and maybe we see your boy next year and we doing rundown you with Josh Hoover and Hoover's in the fucking Heisman talks, and now we like it's Cignetti, but I don't think we'll fully know until they separate from each other.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that really is going to be interesting to see, because I know there's going to be other great coaches. We have a lot of great coaching candidates, clearly, that we could potentially hire within the next week or two. But will they mesh together? You get me? Will they be able? You get me? Will that connection be there? Will it? You get me?
Yeah.
Even though you're a great studier, sometimes some systems don't work for all QBs.
Now it depends who we still got. Now let's get into this talk, because this is where it gets crucial now, because as much as everybody's like, oh, I don't know about Mendoza, the focus is, bro, if the head coach is the correct person, then he will unlock what a quarterback needs. I mean, shit, Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams. We know Caleb Williams has some talent, right? You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, Ben Johnson got there and started correcting a couple things, right? And now they're going to be able to take off even more.
Yeah, you taught do more.
And for example, now you look at the other side, right? Defensive coach, I like him, but D'Amico, he's struggling with this point right now because CJ about to have 3 coordinators in 3 years, bro. And we're wondering why CJ Stroud looked inconsistent. There's 3 coordinators in 3 years, bro. Like, you're not getting no consistency.
And not only that, bro, this offseason, and you would think, like, okay, you have a young quarterback. I'm gonna add to my O-line, right? Instead of adding to his O-line, he subtracted from it. They traded freaking tackles away and a couple guards. Like, what are you doing?
And then, but at the same time, right now you look around, flip Bryce Young. Bryce Young then had the same coach for now 2 years, right? I think it's 2 years going on with Canales, looking better. And now people are talking about, oh, I'll take Bryce over CJ. But it's a correlation to these things, bro. It's correlation to these things. Take time. Drake May. Shit, Drake May, you got Josh McDaniels. Drake May showed the talent. He has the talent. But at the same time, you get with Josh McDaniels, we unlock a little bit more. We get a little bit more in there. So if you got the right play caller, right head coach, what can it unlock with your quarterback?
Yeah. The question is, he's definitely elevating those players in college. He's for sure. He's definitely elevating the guys he has in his locker room over there at Indiana. But can he do that in the NFL? Will his leadership resonate to the NFL? You get me? Like, will these grown men actually believe in what this young kid's saying?
It's the question. Thus is the question. But coach talk, right? Let's talk coach talk real quick. We got some time. What time is it, Sean? Let me see. I think we got time. Yeah, it's 4. We got 30 minutes. And make sure you guys hit the like button. Number 1, hit the subscribe button if it's your first time here, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man, on another Blunts and Breakdowns. We got damn near 70 people up in the building. Appreciate it, man. So make sure you guys hitting them buttons. Much love. Before we get to previewing this game, now let's talk about some Raiders coaching candidates and just coaching updates real quick. Now, Hafley is off the board, huh? Hafley off the board to Miami.
Me, myself, and Irene looking ass.
Yeah,
forehead is crazy.
Hafley off the board to Miami, man. I mean, that's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. But then again, the GM over there, I guess they was cool. They was buddies with over there in Green Bay. So, makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Wasn't my first choice, though.
I'm shocked that that's who they went with, but I get it. Like, the connections matter. He hired one of his homies.
And they want some toughness over there. You feel me? Like, they probably trying to instill some toughness and all that. You boys from the cold weather game, being in Green Bay, so he understand what to do a little bit. So,
he gonna enjoy that nice Miami weather.
Oh, he gonna be good now. Yeah. Hey, but another coach off the board that was on the list. Now, if you look at what the Raiders are still have on the docket, Jesse Minter is tomorrow in person, right? So he's tomorrow in person. Still some good ass names, bro. Now I made it short about it, but if you still don't know, the Raiders have to wait until the 26th to interview either Kubiak or LaFleur or Shieldhouse, any of those Rams guys. They got to wait till the 26th because they all won their divisional games. So gotta wait.
Either way, you're gonna get to talk to somebody next week.
Gotta wait. Now that poses the question: do the Raiders wait, or do they get squirrely? Right? Because I mean, look, if you fall on Jesse Minter, that's not no bad sword to fall on, bro, at all. Like I'd be like, all right, we work. I just don't know what the plan is at quarterback, but
or the offensive coordinator.
Exactly, but I know that defense gonna start getting right. I know that though. That's it. So I'll be cool with that. But what do you think they do? What do you think the plan?
Honestly, I don't know exactly what their plan is for sure just yet. I do know it's definitely going to be an offensive minded guy from the looks of it. Now, it's going to be really interesting to see based on who wins or who loses in that NFC Championship game matchup. If they hire somebody right away, then that means that's who they're waiting for. If not, then clearly if they don't hire nobody that same week, that tells a lot. That makes it clear as day. That person that's going to be in the Super Bowl, maybe that's who they want to hire.
Maybe. And this is the thing too, which is funny. Now, Sean McDermott got fired today, right? And I saw maybe it's probably an hour ago now where it was reported that the Raiders were not even on McDermott's list, right? Not even on McDermott's list. Now,
he wasn't on my list either. Fuck him.
Right. No, but this is the thing, though. Exactly. This is the thing. I don't even think it's like a slight like it was last year. You know what I'm saying? Like last year, coaches was leaving us off the list, I think, because they really was not fucking they really wasn't interested. I really think this year it's more of a they already got some people they looking at type of shit. Where they already got a list and I'm not finna be in that list. You know what I mean? So it just makes no sense for me to even put my name in the ring. Because we did it with Harbaugh. We did it with McDermott, right? But we ain't do it with none of these young coaches, though. Ain't none of these young coaches that canceled or declined no interviews from us.
Yeah.
We've been straight with all that.
And that's the thing. I get it. A lot of people want to hire these retrade coaches or these veteran coaches in a way. But think about this. There's a reason why these coaches just got fired.
They'll probably do it. Yeah.
If they're that really good at their job or they're really, you get what I'm saying? If they were good at their job, they'd keep their job. They wouldn't be looking for a job right now. They'd still be employed.
Yep.
That's why you go after these young hotshot coordinators and see what they got. That's the way to go.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's the way to go to get one of these coordinators, bro. Try it that route. I mean, I feel like we've tried the retread route multiple times. He has a winning culture, he has stability route. We've tried that multiple times already.
Who is Spytek's buddy? That's a good question. Who is his buddy? Who would you say would be his buddy? Maybe Minter. Maybe they got Michigan ties.
Minter because of the Michigan shit. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I mean, now I did see that. I think Spytek and Kubiak overlap a little bit in coaching or something. Because I think Spytek was working with Denver when Gary Kubiak was over there. So they might have some ties, you know what I mean? They might have a little connection, maybe, but you never know how that shit could go. They might not have talked for a minute, so you don't know, maybe whatever they talk about.
Yeah.
But let me see. Raiders draft Trinidad. My boy G Ward, man. He on that don't draft Mendoza train. Look at you, man. Look, more of y'all.
No.
Raiders draft Trinidad Chambliss. The kid is a baller, elite arm, can throw off platform, loved by Ole Miss fans. It's kind of scaring me though on the rundown side. It's kind of scaring me how much he wants to stay in college.
Yeah, like I don't understand it. Like he's put on a show all throughout the playoffs, bro. He's put on a fucking masterclass.
Yeah,
and he's talking about let me get a 6-year. Like, buddy, you're getting projected to go in the first round if you declare. Like,
for me, bro, like that's a little. You know what I mean? Like it's a little like, all right, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it makes me think like, are you scared?
You're not ready? Like you, you think you're not ready?
Because it's like, bro, you did that against Georgia and Miami. Like these are premier defenses. Like that's the best right there.
You don't think you ready to go up in the NFL either. So if your ass is forced up in here, that's already kind of you know what I'm saying? Where I'm like, bro, he already feel like that.
Do you really think it's the NIL money? Like you think that's what it is? Like that's playing the factor why he wants to stay?
Maybe. I mean, but at the same time, bro, this is his first year of D1 ball. I don't give a fuck what you tell me, bro. D2 and D1 ball are two different stratospheres. They're two different things. You're not going to mimic. You can't look at D2 film the same as you just did the Georgia and all this extra film. You just can't do it. No way. Right? So like, yeah, it's good that you do that, but teams are going to look at you and be like, well, okay, that's just 1 year. Like, what if he came back? Would he have struggled when teams had more tape on him? Right? Like if Kirby Smart got more tape on you in this year 2, game 3 or 4, whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to struggle? What's going to happen there? So it's like, regardless of however it is, bro, I think he feels he might not be ready, which is totally justifiable. It's totally justifiable to say I want 1 more year to get myself ready to play against this type of defense, and now I can fully justify to say like I'm a first round pick. But you know, like I would think that's kind of the situation that's going on.
Yeah, that's possible for sure. I just feel like whoever's advising him or talking to him, telling him to get another year, they're in the wrong. They need to tell bro to declare.
Man,
he looks ready. He looks ready to go already.
My boy out there smoking that shit that they had on the wire. You over here talking about this shit for Baltimore, boy? Hell no. Nah. Hell nah.
Why would we want Mark Andrews? We got Brock Bowers and Michael Mayer. We're cool, bro.
Yeah, dog. I'm straight. We got
here in the tight end position.
Honestly, bro, I don't want none of y'all weaponry. Zero.
Yeah.
I don't want none of that shit. Don't get
maybe Derrick Henry.
Flowers for real, but that's it.
Maybe Derrick Henry.
Yeah, but Derrick Henry. Yeah. I take Derrick Henry. Yeah. I 1-2 punch with Jacobs. Eesh. Hell nah. Then everybody be mad we're not giving your boy 20 carries. We mad we're not giving your boy 20 carries. But yeah, still to me, bro, leader in the clubhouse. Kubiak still the leader in the clubhouse, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want Kubiak. I want that, pairing. I think Mendoza would work. If they like Mendoza, he's definitely gonna work in that type of system. And we move from there.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you be at?
I mean, I see that being the realistic option. If we end up hiring Clint Kubiak, I could definitely see that being the option that he would definitely be intrigued to draft the Fernando Mendoza. I could see that being the case.
We don't want Mark either. Nah.
Yeah.
Man, y'all better real talk though. Ravens better trade Mark Andrews and keep your boy Likely. Y'all better not let your boy Likely leave in free agency. I'll tell you that.
He said the Ravens already got Kubiak. I don't know about that. We'll see.
Oh, I ain't hear nothing about that. We'll see. I don't know why y'all wouldn't hire Jesse Minter. That just sound like some shit. He was already there. Had y'all cooking. No, sound like some Ravens shit to me. Maybe he hired a nice little OC, Mike McDaniel. You know what I mean? Y'all, they go to cook over there. That'd be nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be nice for y'all. Let your boy get down. Let us get Kubiak, man. Y'all need him like that. It's all good, bro. We build something around here. We good.
Now the question is, I know we said that with Minter, like who would be his OC, but if we hire Kubiak, who do you see being his defensive coordinator?
You see your boy?
Yeah, that's a good question.
He got his Raider gear on today.
That's a good who?
Brady.
Oh, he was there?
Oh yeah, they just showed him right
now. Oh, I ain't seen him. But yeah, I don't know. That's it. What do you think? What do you think?
Honestly, it's a wild card for who he could make his defensive coordinator. I feel like he'll have to reach out to somebody different, more than likely.
Yeah, hey, shit, they are showing Brady. Brady definitely got some Raider shit on too. This is the first time I've seen him actually wear the logo.
He's scouting, bro. He's scouting.
Oh shit, there goes Spike Tech right next to him. They both, yeah, we there. You know what time it is? Okay. I'm just happy that we actually are like. Look, because if they're gonna trade the number one, they're putting on a good show at least. You gotta fucking play the role. You can't just fucking like just not be there. You gotta play the role, bro. Because if they are trading the number one pick, you gotta make sure that teams think you interested. So you gotta play the role. You gotta be there. You gotta fuck around and you know what I mean. See what it is.
They gotta at least show their reaction to some plays and shit. You get me?
Yeah. Oh, I would love this. I need to see that. I need to see that.
Now, we can react to that on an episode.
Who Kubiak to hire as a DC is a wild card because I don't know who he knows, but he has ties, right? So like he got ties. I told you already, bro. What if we fucked around with Raheem Morris?
Raheem Morris?
Yeah.
I'd be cool with it.
He was a cool DC. He just wasn't a good head coach.
Yeah. I'd be cool with that for sure. The only part is I don't know if they have like connections like that. You get me?
Maybe not. Ties. Maybe not. Who knows? Exactly. Because mainly Kubiak has been with like I think he was with the 49ers before this and all the extra shit. So we'll see. And Shanahan sound like he's not trying to let none of his staff go nowhere. So
yeah,
we'll see how that goes down out there. But that's a good question about, there's something you're gonna sacrifice, bro. I mean, if you get a defensive dude, you're sacrificing the offense. And you're saying, like, all right, we might not fuck around and have a good offense, but the defense is gonna be good. But if you get an offensive dude, quarterback gonna be straight, offense is gonna be straight, but defense probably gonna be fucked off a couple times. So who knows? We're probably gonna have to dig a little deeper on Kubiak's tree to see who he knows to look at DCs.
I got a good one for you. Well, how would you feel if Kubiak decided, you know what? I'm keeping PG around. He gonna be DC again. What you doing? How you feeling?
This isn't just for me. Fuck it. Hey, bro, because look. At least, like the system is the same. At least the system's the same. So now we can fuck around and re-sign guys and do all that. You feel what I'm saying? So maybe
we realize we need. I guess.
Yeah. That's the only reason that I wouldn't be like totally like, fuck this team. It's the fucking like the scheme is the same, and maybe PG can still be like, I still want to draft this type of dude for my scheme, this type of dude. So fuck it. At that point, I'll be like, all right. But hey, boy, that boy PG be harder to kill than the cockroach in a fucking nuke. Ain't it like that? Bro, like, god damn. That's four coaches.
Yeah.
If he was to do that. Respect.
Yeah, that would be funny, bro.
Respect, brother. Respect. Hey, real quick, man. Cammy Produces, I believe, says, what's your thoughts on the New York Giants? You know what? Shout out to my guy TP the Giant, man. If y'all not following him and you a Giant fan, follow him. But hey, that's a good move for them. Good move.
That's a good hire for them, honestly. Like somebody that's gonna build structure and stability right there.
100%. You know what I mean? Like y'all, and look, y'all team is honestly not that far away, to be honest with you. You got the most important piece. You got the quarterback. You got a number one weapon. You got a running back. O-line isn't terrible. It can stand to get better. But, you get that back, right? Defensive line, most important piece. Y'all got that. You know what I mean? Now you just got to fly around. Shit, the fact that he's bringing Todd Monken with him is huge for Jackson Dart. So y'all on the right track. This is what y'all need. My boy DJ. Because look, I'm gonna shout out to my guy DJ, bro, because he's a big Jesse Minter guy. He wants Minter, right? He wants Minter, and I'm not mad at him. Again, Minter is a great choice. If they go with Minter, I am not gonna sit here and be mad at all. I actually celebrate with you, DJ. But you said, what if the Raiders pay top coordinator money for McDaniel to be the OC? With Minter, with your boy? You wouldn't see me complain. You wouldn't see me complain not one bit. I'd be fine with that. What would you feel?
Say again? My fault.
All good. Hey, how would you feel about Jesse Minter and Mike McDaniel as OC?
Oh, I'd love that. I'll just be nervous though, because I feel like within a year or two, McDaniel will get hired somewhere else as a head coach.
Maybe
that's the only thing that'll make me nervous.
That's the only thing that makes me nervous. My dog, man, what's happening with you, man? Yeah, we were trying to make this bread. That's right. But yeah, McDaniel's definitely, definitely gonna get hired as a head coach somewhere. Yeah. But that's where you hope that him and his work with Fernando, if they pick him, pays off in 2 years, and Fernando's an actually good quarterback. So you would hope that, but I wouldn't be mad at that shit at all. I still celebrate. I celebrate.
We got a Packers fan in the building. He got a question. He said,
hold up. I love it. Let's see what he says, man. Hey, man, tough out for y'all too, man. That was a tough out. Yeah. But, who do you think the Packers will get in the DC spot? Ooh. Good question. Who's out there, bro? Who's out there? There's a lot of guys, man. Now, look,
I can see them even going after a PG or somebody like that.
I wouldn't. Hey, to be honest with y'all, bro, I wouldn't mind the Packers going after a PG. Now, this isn't just like lazy, like Raider shit. Only reason I'm saying, because y'all got Raiders over there. Y'all got dudes that used to be there, and they played well under PG, like Nate Hobbs and shit. You know what I mean? He played well. Yeah. Keyshawn Nixon was here for a time. He played well. So it's like, he would be able to get some things from y'all. He's not Halfley, I'll tell you that. He's probably not as good as Halfley, but he's not going to be a huge step down, though, either.
Yeah. No, that's fast.
And if he said he wants Raheem, that wouldn't be bad. Hey, if PG got Micah, with that D-line, PG would actually be nice with him.
Yeah.
He'd be nice.
He'd be sending the
blitzes. Yeah. Raheem is not bad for y'all. Because the LaFleur and Raheem ties, I can see that. Don't they kind of don't they know each other probably? So that probably could go down, But yeah, somebody like that.
Yeah. Who do you think will be the Ravens head coach except for Jesse?
Now they want to go offensive. They probably want to go offensive. If I ain't gonna cap to it,
shit.
Kubiak is tough. Kubiak is tough.
Yeah.
Because he could go over there. This is the only thing. This is why I keep saying, and I've been talking to my boy about this the whole time, dog. I don't see Kubiak going there because he has never worked with a quarterback like Lamar Jackson. Never. If you look at Kubiak's coaching tree, they've all been stationary quarterbacks for the most part. Not saying they can't move, but that's not their primary function. You know what I mean? So he working with Sam Darnold this year. He had Derek Carr the year before that. He was with the 49ers the year before that. You tell me, besides Colin Kaepernick, what mobile quarterback these motherfuckers have. So he don't work with that. So I don't know how Kubiak would work in that system there. I don't see that.
I mean, I know before we were talking about us possibly trading for Lamar Jackson, and I was thinking ideally it would be like a Kubiak or one of these coaches hired with him. So if we're talking about for Baltimore's situation now, obviously Lamar's already over there. I think it could work, bro. And like a lot of people were saying about the injuries and stuff, like how long can he sustain playing that way with the mobility and stuff? Everybody's was basically comparing him to Michael Vick in a sense, right? Look at what Michael Vick did when he got to Philadelphia. He wasn't really he was still running a little bit, but not as much. You get me? He was showing his arm talent. He was having.
I like that. Mason. I do like Brian over there, but see, Brian ain't got interviewed nowhere. I'll tell you somebody that I think is actually. I think I saw he was on the list too. It wouldn't be bad, bro. If they got Sean McDermott, I don't think that would be bad, bro. I don't think that would be terrible.
Yeah.
Because Sean is a little general, and don't Sean call defense? Like he actually calls defense.
Yeah.
So if McDermott actually called defense, I think Baltimore problem was the defense. So it's like if they can get that defense right in the way he coaches, and they have talent over there, and I feel like McDermott can fuck around and find a nice OC.
Nathan in the chat said Lamar to the Raiders. That's right. Yeah. Okay. I hope so. That would be nice.
Yeah. No, if you interview Brian and them, but if Sean McDermott went over there to the Ravens, I can see that, bro. I can see him going over there and actually doing something with that. Same type of personnel. You know what I mean? Maybe want to win right now. That might work for y'all, to be honest. Instead of maybe a young coach. I feel like they're more in the experienced coach territory than they are the young coach territory. You talk about the Ravens. Us, on the other hand, I just feel we're in the young coach territory, bro. We done did this retrench shit multiple times. Mr. High Octane. Hey, fellas, do y'all believe with this number 1 pick, if we miss on the pick, it will set us back 10 years? No, the Bears aren't set back. The multiple. Yeah.
In a way.
No.
I feel like it could. I feel like it could. And my reason is just how in the past where I've said I'm not all the way sold on Mendoza when it comes to him going into the NFL. Let's just say he's good. Like I've been saying, he's good. I think he's a really good quarterback. But what if he's not good enough? You get me? Like, what if he's not good enough to get us over the hump, to get into the postseason, to see postseason success? You get me? We've seen that in recent memory with the last franchise quarterback that we had, per se, where we weren't getting into the playoffs, and it's like, okay, well, you're not good enough to get into the playoffs, but also you're not bad enough to get us in position to find a replacement either. That could set us back.
See, okay, this is where I would be at. That's where for me. This is where for me. I don't think it sets you back for reasons being this. One, we have money, right? So in the time span that until we have to pay him again, we have the capital to actually build a team, right?
Yeah.
Boom. Okay, which is what we actually need to do. Everybody knows we need to actually build a team. Once we do that, okay, I've seen multiple teams, for the Rams example, have these type of picks and be able to say, hey, this dude's good enough, but let's just maybe our trash is another man's treasure. Detroit to Jared Goff, right? They were able to trade Jared Goff was a number 3 overall pick. They were able to trade him, still be able to. They built a good team around Jared Goff, right? Because the Rams were ass when they got Jared Goff. They built a good team around Goff, but then when they figured out that he couldn't get him over the hump, they upgraded.
Yeah,
ain't no problem with that, because when your team is good enough, ain't no problem with saying fuck these picks. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Our team is good enough because we can go to multiple Super Bowls now. It is what it is. We've already built the team up with the money that we've saved. Or, shit, if you really feel that strongly in some other rookie, then sell your farm and sell your soul if that's what you want to do. If that's how strongly you feel 1 year. Yeah. But I feel like this gives us more options. Like a younger quarterback gives us more options to move off of shit and do other things. Because we're not saddled with we just paid Geno Smith $40-some million, and if we trade this motherfucker, we hit with this dead cap head and all this. Like, we're not stuck with that until we pay him, unless we have to pay him. What you need? Yeah. Boom. That for me, no, not necessarily. Feel me? My uncle's a Bears fan. You feel what I'm saying? They done had multiple draft picks with quarterbacks, and they just fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're good.
Yeah.
Spend the money the right way. To
me,
it's
been a long time since. The other thing is, it's been a long time since we've drafted a quarterback so high. We've had so many chances. We're in the first round. They pass up on quarterbacks. Just this past 100%. Year, they had an opportunity to draft with the first round. They didn't do it.
100%. It helped both organizations. It did because it got Detroit to a place that they'd never been but it helped the Rams get over their hump. You feel what I'm saying? But see, look, now this is the thing. How many Matthew Staffords are there out there? We don't know what the landscape going to be in 4 years from now, bro. What's the landscape? That Deshaun Watson at that time was going to get traded when he was with the Texans. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody was like, that's not happening. Matthew Stafford getting traded to the Rams was a big thing, too. Now, everybody knew, like, it was about that time because he was in Detroit. But still, you feel what I'm saying? Like, we knew what time it was. You can trade him, you can move off him. Just nobody knows the landscape of the NFL in 4 years, bro. You just never know. You never know.
He's right here set up. What's the name? Yeah.
Never know. What if shit? What if we build a team up good enough 4 years from now? Now you looking like Joe Burrow looking at Cincinnati like, man, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit, man. I ain't won over here and I don't know how long, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm about to just go somewhere else. And what if our team is built in that 4 years? Then what? Now this is fairy tale shit, right? It's fairy tale shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you froze, bro.
Years ago to move off of that.
There we go. Yeah, froze up real quick.
Yeah, but but I'm saying you can do some shit like that because we have the capital to do so, or we have the maneuver room to do so.
Yeah.
You know, but it could damage it. I believe the only way that this could be damaging for 10 years is if they force picked Mendoza. Then we're fucked. Then it's fucked from the get-go.
Yeah.
Just like Mike is scared of, if they're like, if multiple people are not sold on Mendoza in the organization, but they just say, fuck it, we're going to pick him because he's the best quarterback anyway, then it's fucked from the start, bro. And then everybody's going to get fired, and that's what's going to fuck up the whole shit.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's a lot of concerns, and that's why it gets scary when you pick the first overall pick. Obviously,
that's what's gonna fuck it up.
That's why, in a way, it sucks when media people bring up the. I'm not gonna say his name, but the previous first overall pick that we had. When people bring up his name, it's traumatic, bro. Because it's shit like that where it's like you think he's the guy, like, oh yeah, he got all the traits, everything. He's the one, and he ends up not being that guy. Now it's completely different scenarios. We know Fernando's going to be locked in. If he's the pick, we know he's going to be locked in. He actually going to be studying. That's his bread and butter. That's what he does.
Right.
But you get me? Like, who knows? Like, we don't know exactly what he's going to be in the NFL.
I mean, there's multiple guys. You know what I mean? There's like multiple can't miss prospects that just ain't right. Like Trevor Lawrence is another one, bro. Like Trevor Lawrence was like from all account and standards by how everybody talked about him at Clemson, he's been a disappointment.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence been a major fucking disappointment in the NFL for how he was perceived coming out of college. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, never know. Patrick Mahomes was not Patrick Mahomes coming out of college. He was not. Let's be real. He wasn't. Yeah. You know what I mean? But there's now multiple guys, you know, I would say getting drafted higher, you know, have a better chance of success if you get them in the right situation.
Yeah. No, that's
you get
real.
them in the right situation, they have a better chance of success than it used to be. Used to be, bro, like, I really feel, bro, like, teams was probably back then, when they was picking Jamarcus and shit, they was over there playing Yahtzee and shit, like, to figure out which quarterback they wanted. I don't know how the fuck they was over there, like, I don't know how they was really judging quarterbacks back then. But you see how many went to the wayside back then, bro? They was probably
seen that one throw, bro. They seen that one throw when he, bro. You know which one I'm talking about? It was that one throw where he launched that bitch.
That's all it took. That's all it back in the day, bro. Because remember, they ain't had no social media. They had none of that shit. So they saw one thing, it was sold. You feel what I'm saying? So now, like, I feel like there's at least a better chance in metric. Like now, we can see.
They said we draft fast receivers that like to run fades, bro. Fuck it. Get the guy that can throw it the farthest. Let's go.
But I'm telling you, that's literally what they were doing, bro. Like the last time we drafted a quarterback first round, I think motherfuckers was still drinking milk and eating steak. I think that shit was like back in the day, bro, where motherfuckers was barely making the automobile. And we talking about drafted first round, bro. All quarterbacks that are left
are first-round guys. Most of them in the playoffs were first-round motherfuckers. I just think we got to take that swing, bro. I just think it's time to take that swing. At the worst case scenario, if he's a top 15 quarterback, that's not bad. At the worst.
Yeah.
If he's top 15, you could trade a top 15 quarterback for capital. You can do that. That can happen. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he's dog shit, he's dog shit. But say if Fernando ends up being a top, let's just say he's a top 14, 15 quarterback in his career. At the very worst, you can say, man, I want the chance to get a top 5 quarterback. I'm gonna trade Fernando. You can trade that.
Yeah.
Now, if he's dog shit, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And that's why it's like, man, like even though I get it, we could take the swing there. That's why I had that argument earlier where it's like we could go fuck around with that first overall pick and try and get that top 5 quarterback now.
But he's not ours, bro. And he's only gonna be here for a couple of years. And he's already got that injury shit going on. And I can smell it now, bro. Baltimore, he's gonna be healthy as a horse over there in Baltimore. No injury. He gonna get here, and then Hammy gonna get tight in the sun. Hammy gonna start getting tight up in that Vegas sun. Man, that money start weighing him down a little bit out here, bro. And now all of a sudden our free agent ghost is fucking with him. And now we ain't got a quarterback no more.
Yeah.
That shit risky to me, bro.
Hey, what time does the game start at, bro?
Now.
Oh, okay. That's why bro said why we're not watching our quarterback. Okay.
Yeah, let's get it in.
I didn't know what time the game started.
Yeah, let's get it in, man. We're about to be lit for the game, man. You already know. Yeah. Hey, tap in. We're about to do a Rundown U episode. Now, look, we're going to be streaming off the Rundown U channel, okay? We're going to be off the Rundown U channel. Make sure you guys tap in with the channel because we're going to go live there, and we will not be live. I won't be live off the Raider Rundown. So make sure you guys go to the Rundown channel to talk about the game after. We'll tap in. We'll recap it all and see what happens, man. Shit, anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Shoot, just like you said, man, make sure y'all tap in, Rundown U CFB. Make sure y'all subscribe to that channel, hit the notification button. That way, as soon as the game's over, bro, we going live.
Yes,
going live to talk about it.
The link is getting made now, people. The link is getting made now. So remember, it is Rundown U CFB. Again, that's Rundown U CFB. Go ahead, join us over there for the game, man. Gonna be a dope one. Hopefully, we get to see some good things. I just want to see a good game, but we'll see what it looks like, man. Oh, yeah. We'll see what it looks like. Till then, man, we'll see y'all next time. Y'all know what I say on Blunts and Breakdowns, man. It's been real. It's been nice, but it ain't been real nice. Tap in with y'all next time, man. Peace.